Hey guys, welcome to ITS Tactical. Today we're going to be talking about our newly upgraded and branded ITS Tactical Discreet Messenger Bag. And you may have remembered from a previous video that we've been over the Discreet Messenger Bag before when it was in its prototype form from Zulu Nylon Gear. Joel from Zulu is still making these bags for us, but they are now exclusively available on ITS Tactical in our store. Check out itstactical.com. If you're interested in some of the new features, that's what we've kind of come to talk to you about today. We've made some upgrades in the bag since the prototype version, and while we're going to get into those, we're also going to go over the standard features of the bag as well, just to show you guys that may not have seen the bag before, kind of what it's all about. What we designed the Discreet Messenger Bag for was the kind of lack in the tactical market of a bag that was truly discreet. Obviously we offer the bag in a multicam color, as you'll see here, but truly in a discreet bag you really obviously do not want to be carrying around a multicam bag because that's not too discreet if you're trying to blend into an urban environment and things like that. But we do offer the bag in foliage, a coyote brown, and as well as a black. And what I'd like to do first is kind of open up the bags and show you guys the different colors up close and let you kind of take a look at those. So let me do that first. The first bag we have here in the front is foliage, and the foliage bag has a foliage lined interior as well as foliage colored Velcro in the inside. Obviously on the exterior you won't see any visible Velcro without removing the special panel, which I'll go over in a second. That is the foliage bag. The black as well is totally lined with black on the interior as well. The pocket interiors are also black. The coyote brown and the multicam actually share the same color webbing as well as internal pockets. You'll see when you open up the multicam bag that these front pockets are still multicam, but the interior here is the same coloration as the foliage, or I'm sorry, the coyote tan. So, now that you've seen kind of the interior of the bags, the Velcro on the inside of these bags is the same color as well. If you can see that up close there. So let's use the foliage bag here to kind of demonstrate some of the new features on these, and we'll get right into it. First of all, like I said, it's sewn by Zulu Nylon Gear right here in the United States. Made out of 1000D coated Cordura, so you've got a little bit of a water resistance integrated into the bag already with the coated Cordura. And all that means is that, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, so let me kind of show you what that means. If you look at the interior of that Cordura, it's got kind of a water resistant surface on it there, so that helps kind of waterproof the bag if you're carrying it in the rain and things like that. But the bag itself measures 15 inches long, 5.5 inches deep, and about 12 inches tall. It's got these exterior Nalgene pockets that are built in, and these straps can be removed here on the sides, and you can fit 2 Nalgenes in it on each side, here and here. And again, those straps can be removed. The exterior lid of the bag itself, on the interior, features a nice matte pocket here with marine grade vinyl. Nice big surface area there to put maps and any kind of documents you want some extra protection for. And one of the nicest features of the bag, and one that makes it truly a discreet bag, is that this nice big panel up here removes. It's just a panel cover. You've got hook Velcro on one side and loop on the other, so you can attach your patches and things like that right here. So each bag is also going to come with an ITS and a Zulu Nylon Gear patch, so you can put those on there and show them off, or any kind of patches you want, identifiers, things like that. That small pocket is in the front. You saw me pull all the patches out of. It's got a larger pocket here behind the big 4-inch loop Velcro strip. And that goes all the way down to the bottom of the top lid. You can actually fit a small notebook in there if you take a look at the pictures we have of the bag on the site. On the front, is 11 inches deep, and the small pocket here is 5.5 inches deep, just to give you an idea of the size of those pockets. So in the rear of the bag, what we've got is a large area back here that is about 14.5 inches wide by 11 inches deep, and it's loop Velcro lined and high density HDPE or HDPE. I always forget what that stands for. Anyway, it's kind of a plastic insert back here that gives it some rigidity, so you can put a holster in here with Velcro and get to it very easily when this bag is on your back. You just break that piece of Velcro. It's a small piece of Velcro here, and you can get to that holster very easily. It's also got a removable and adjustable 1-inch wide waist strap on the back, and you can remove it with these Fastex buckles here, just like so, but these are repair buckles as well, so you can completely take the waist strap off the bag just like that if you need to, and remove those buckles as well. And all you're left with is just a small 1-inch webbing strap. So that Velcro does come all the way in that back flap here, and like I said, it's very easy to simply break that and get right into the back of the bag if that's on the body side. And on the top here, we've got a carrying handle built in, so when you secure the bag here with the lid, these routing straps for the top lid come all the way through the bottom here, and they've got small 1-inch webbing here to tidy them up and make sure they don't come open and cross on the bottom of the bag, which we think is a pretty cool feature there. Then on the top, you'll find a large 2-inch webbing strap that can be completely removed. From one side being the Fastex buckle for a quick cutaway here, and also on the other side through these tri-glides. One of the new features we added to the bag is a second tri-glide. We're finding that when you're running with the bag and things like that, this tri-glide, even if you loop it back over itself, it can come loose, so we added a second one there. One of the new features I forgot to mention on the back is that we've added Velcro, the loop Velcro, all the way across. It used to just be right here in the center area, and we've extended that all the way to the edges. So on the front here, this is kind of the same design as the first bag. We've got a tapered top lid too. If you'll kind of look at the sides there, it tapers in right here, which kind of done just for kind of aesthetic purposes, and also keep the lid nice and tidy as it's closed around the top here. So again, that was the back of the bag. Let's move on to the bottom. The bottom is lined with a slip knot material, which enhances the water resistancy of the bag by making sure that if you're setting it down in something wet, you're not gonna that water's not gonna come through any more than it has to. It does have two drainage grommets on the bottom, here and here, and those do not interfere with the strap that comes across on these. That's just in case you get flooded out or you decide to take a swim with your bag, it can drain out. The bottom also has a shock cord that's woven back and forth here, and it is removable, but you can use this to put a jacket or something like that, or bedroll, or anything you want to put down at the bottom there, and it can secure it with that shock cord. But it is removable just in case you don't want it. So we talked about the shoulder strap, and I urge you to take a look at the video that we're going to include in the notes for this video, and that's from our first prototype video where we have some demonstration wearing the bag and adjusting it with the quick adjust feature that this bag has. Very easy to adjust on yourself on the go, things like that. It's also one of the great features of the bag is the strap. You can get a shoulder pad for this bag. We don't sell them in our store, but you can get them from Zulu if you're interested in that. So let's talk a little bit more about the top lid and get right into the interior of the bag. We've already gone over the mat pocket here on the interior of the lid. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that there is a hidden pocket on this bag that we are not going to disclose in the video, and we've decided not to disclose on the website either. If you are purchasing this bag, we will send you instructions on how to locate this hidden pocket, because it is a little hard to find. We had a couple of police buddies of ours try to locate the pocket, and they were unsuccessful, so we do feel like it's in a pretty good place. But the interior of the bag, in the back here, you'll see a laptop pocket that's padded and it fits up to most 15-inch laptops. Simple Velcro design here. Allows you to put a laptop. One thing we did make a modification on from the prototype design is we enlarged this, kind of bellowed it out a little bit so it can accommodate a little bit larger laptops. But suffice to say, most 15-inch laptops will fit. Just considering the fact that most 15-inch laptops aren't really 15 inches wide, so take that into consideration as well. The interior Velcro, it's lined completely with loop Velcro on the interior, both on the walls here and on the main compartment wall here in the front. It's got large pockets here that are drawbridge pockets. So you can see the drawbridge feature using paracord, and this is true 7-strand 550 paracord that we have here. Two of the upgrades that we've made to the interior portion of this bag are reinforced paracord drawbridge channels. So as the paracord comes through this drawbridge design and comes down, we've got a reinforced piece right here so that the pocket doesn't bend in half as easily. If you are using this bag as a surface to hold things and using it with the drawbridge feature. One thing to note on these pockets here, we've got a ton of storage space. There's interior loop elastic all throughout these interior pockets to hold pretty much whatever you want to. There's large pockets in the back here. These elastic retention pockets here, there's 4 pockets, 2 on each side. Those can accommodate 2 PMags apiece or 1 AK mag. So if you're running this bag as a bug-out bag or bailout bag and you want to run magazines with it and use it as a bag to do mag changes out of, you can fit 8 PMags total or 4 AK mags, which we think is a great feature of this bag as well. So the channels were one of the upgrades we made from the prototype. The second was to remove these pockets from this side and put loop Velcro here. So it's very versatile in that regard. You could put whatever you want to here. If you prime these pockets correctly too, which is putting the zippers to the sides here, you can also access the pockets if the top lid is closed too, if you have to get in there for something. So that could be good as well with the loop Velcro to get to anything you have on this side. So those are the main pockets up front. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. We do have a keychain lanyard right here on a D-ring. It gets tucked in this back pocket. And we did upgrade the length on that a little bit so you can use it to still have on your bag and possibly get to a lock if you have a key on this lanyard. So those are some of the new features. Obviously the big feature of the bag is that hidden pocket that nobody can find, that we're not going to disclose to you. So if you are purchasing this bag, you'll get a nice email from us with a cool photo showing the location of that pocket and how to access it. So I hope you enjoyed the review. This is the ITS Tactical Discreet Messenger Bag for sale exclusively on the ITS store. Make sure you let us know if you have any kind of questions about the bag or the features or anything like that, and we'd be happy to answer them for you. Jeez, can't talk today. So if you also have a question about whether or not your laptop will fit, shoot us an email and we'll be happy to take your measurements and make sure that it fits for you. It will not fit 17-inch laptops, I'm sorry. The bag is just not designed for that. If it was, it would be much wider and hence kind of lose some of the discrete properties of the bag. So there you have it, the ITS Tactical Discreet Messenger Bag made by Zulu Nylon Gear exclusively for ITS. Check it out in our store and follow the links to the first video on the review for the prototype, and you can view some more features of the bag. Thanks for watching.